2025 Oscar nomination predictions for the month of August. The Actor, The Collaboration, and Long Day's Journey into Night. I don't think any of them are coming out this year. It's possible I could be wrong about one or more of them, but I don't think any of them are coming out this year. So I'm just going to move on and let's just get it on with these predictions. Best Picture. Number 1, Sing Sing. Number 2, Dune Part 2. Number 3, Anora. Right now, I think these three are the top three for Best Picture. And I think that Anora is either number 3 or number 1. I don't think it's number 2. And that's going to depend on what happens in director and actress. If Anora wins one of those prizes, it wins both of those prizes. And with those two prizes and screenplay, like, how does it not win Best Picture? Because otherwise, it'll just win screenplay and be number 3. I still think Dune Part 2 is winning director. I don't know who else could possibly win. Number 4, Joker Folie Adieu. Number 5, Blitz. And for the record, no Joaquin Phoenix controversy is going to keep me from saying that Joker Folie Adieu is a top 5 contender for Best Picture. Like, I still think that. And I think any controversy that is on him right now will just affect his chances of getting nominated. It won't affect the movie's chances overall. Number 6, Emilia Perez. Seeming more and more to be a very strong contender. Could maybe win the Toronto International Film Festival, not just place. Number 7, Nickel Boys. Number 8, Conclave. Number 9, Gladiator 2. Number 10, The Brutalist. Okay, a couple things. Number 1, Conclave. I'm seeing a lot of people put that at number 2 for Best Picture. Come on, get real, folks. That's not going to happen. It's not going to be the runner-up for Best Picture. It's going to get a good chunk of nominations, but I think it'll get snubbed for director and editing. And I'm not sure if it'll win any Oscars. Maybe Isabella Rossellini becomes the new frontrunner and it wins for that. It might end up like Marriage Story. Maybe. And Marriage Story wasn't necessarily a top 5 contender for Best Picture. But I don't think Conclave is top 2 or top 3 or even top 5 like some people think it is. Could be wrong. It could get that director nomination, but I'm not predicting it right now. The Brutalist, brand new. Don't know who's going to distribute that, but the hype is real. And so I'm going to predict it. And also, I am seeing a lot of people start removing Joker Folie Adieu from a lot of their predictions. They're not just moving it from actor or director or editing or screenplay. They're removing it from actress, and they're removing it from picture. They're removing it from editing cost. Like, it almost reminds me of Poor Things when people try to remove nominations from that movie. They thought it would get snubbed for editing, director. They thought maybe none of the Poor Things. Some people thought none of the Poor Things boys was going to make it. Some people said that the cinematography might be too weird for the Academy, so they took that out. Some people said the score might be too weird for the Academy, so they took that out. Some people think that that the screenplay might be too out there for them, and so instead of taking out either Zone of Interest or even Killers of the Flower Moon, instead of taking out either Zone of Interest or Killers of the Flower Moon, they took out Poor Things in screenplay, and it's just like, are you serious? Why are you taking Poor Things out of 6 or 7 categories and still calling it a Best Picture nominee? And people are doing the exact same thing with Joker, and guess what? Poor Things gets all those nominations that everybody thought it wasn't going to get, and Barbie is the one that gets shafted in multiple nominations. Okay, people, you need to stop this, all right? You need to stop this right now. I'm saying this right now. Joker is getting all those same nominations whether you like it or not. And the only way it doesn't do that is if the reviews are just all across the board terrible, which they're not going to be. Period. Number 11, Queer. Number 12, A Real Pain. Number 13, Saturday Night. Yeah, going to TIFF. Gonna be a crowd pleaser. Good trailer. Yada yada yada. It's happening. It's being done in real time. The story's being done in real time. Number 14, The Room Next Door. Number 15, The Piano Lesson. Number 16, Maria. Number 17, A Complete Unknown. The current Searchlight horse until they acquire something else, and they will acquire something else from the fest. I don't think this is picture. Actor, probably, but not picture. 18, Seed of the Sacred Fig. 19, History Daughters. 20, The End. Oof, I was fuming over there for a second for Joker Folie Deux. Listen, okay, it's safer to just predict it for like at least 7, 8 nominations, including picture. Even if you're not going to predict it for double digits, all right. It'll be much smarter to just say it's still gonna happen for picture, rather than let one controversy allow it to take it out of all your predictions, or see. Here's my thing: people were taking out Joker out of their predictions even before the Walking Phoenix thing. Okay, that's what was getting me riled up, and I'm just like, you guys, you don't even know what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing. This is like it's just like the first film all over again. People kept doubting it, and then boom, gets 11 nominations. More nominations than The Dark Knight. More nominations than any film at the BAFTA that year. More nominations than any film at the Oscars that year. Anyhow, Best Director: Denis Villeneuve, Dune Part 2, Sean Baker, Honora. It's these two for the win. Steve McQueen, Blitz, Todd Phillips, Joker Folie Deux, and Brady Corbett, The Brutalist. Number 6, Edward Berger, Conclave. It could get a director nomination, but I don't think it's going to. Number 7, Greg Quadar, Sing Sing. Number 8, Luca Guadagnino, Queer. Number 9, Jacques Audiard, Emilia Perez. And number 10, Mohamed Rasoulouf, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. I do wonder what's going to happen with The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Alright, Best Actress. No amount of Joaquin Phoenix controversy is going to stop me from continuing to predict that Lady Gaga could win for Best Actress. Because it's not confirmed that she's supporting. It is not confirmed. It's still likely that she's lead. And this is Lady Gaga we're talking, but you really think that Todd Phillips is going to make her supporting? You really think that Todd Phillips is going to make Lady Gaga in a movie called Folie Adieu, The Folly of Two, supporting? This is a two-hander, my people. Come on. Number 2, Angelina Jolie, Maria. Number 3, Mikey Madison, Honora. Number 4, Carla Sofia Gascon, Emilia Perez. Number 5, Julianne Moore, The Room Next Door. See, these are reports that I'm going to believe are true. That Julianne Moore is actually the lead and not Tilda Swinton. But the reports about Lady Gaga being supporting, no, I'm not going to believe that. Also, I'm not going to believe that the Oscars or Apple is going to campaign Saoirse Ronan for supporting either. Because look at Michelle Williams, look at Lily Gladstone. They're going to keep her in lead. All right, I don't want to hear all this talk about, oh, it's the smarter play for her to be supporting. If she's supporting, she wins. No, enough, folks, enough. She's Saoirse Ronan, for crying out loud. I know that the kid is the lead in the film, but tell that to Jude Hill, Jude Hill in Belfast. Tell that to him, and they still couldn't nominate what's her face, Katrina Balfe in supporting, because they kept confusing her for being a lead. And so Michelle Williams, as a result, became, maybe not as a result, but hey, whatever. Michelle Williams still lead for The Fabelmans. I think this is, and you know what? Amy Adams in Hillbilly Elegy, if I'm not mistaken, she might have been campaigning lead as well, because even though the story was more about J.D. Vance, Um, she was she was a co-lead. Her character was a co-lead. So yeah, I think Saoirse Ronan and Blitz is that. Amy Adams, Hillbilly Elegy, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, that kind of thing, where they're still going to be campaign and lead, even if the protagonist is someone else. Okay? We've been through this before, folks. Don't be fooled. Number 7, Zendaya, Challengers. Number 8, Carrie Coon, His Three Daughters. Number 9, Pamela Anderson, The Last Showgirl. Number 10, Nicole Kidman, Baby Girl. Man, I'm fired up today because I'm hearing some absolutely stupid, baseless takes. Best actor. Number 1, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing. Oh boy. Number 2, Daniel Craig, Queer. Number 3, Ray Fiennes, Conclave. Number 4, Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Number 5, Adrian Brody, The Brutalist. Daniel Craig, my prediction to win the TIFF Tribute Award, which will nullify Amy Adams' chances of a lead actress win, like a lot of you people think is going to happen. Number 6, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Folie, Adieu. I'm going to leave him out for now. Maybe if he apologizes, like, I think they're not going to vote for him. Well, it's possible that they might. I don't know if they're going to forgive him that quickly for what he did. Number 7, John David Washington, The Piano Lesson. Number 8, Gabriel LaBelle, Saturday Night. Number 9, Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. And number 10, Paul Mescal, Gladiator 2. All right. Best Supporting Actress. Number 1, Angelina Alice Taylor, Nickel Boys. Unless Nickel Boys is not a picture contender, then I'm gonna keep Angelina Alice at number 1. I'm not gonna put Daniel Deadweiler at number 1. Daniel Deadweiler, Piano Lesson. It'll be weird for that movie to get 2 supporting nominations and she wins. That's weird. That's not. That doesn't seem right. I don't think the Academy's gonna do that. Number 3, Isabella Rossellini, Conclave. If anything, you know what? If anything, I'm almost considering if Isabella Rossellini could win. Yeah, I am considering that. I think I stated that earlier in the video, in this video, but yeah. Maybe I should put her at number 2. Whatever. Number 4, Leslie Manville, Queer. Number 5, Tilda Swinton, The Room Next Door. Maybe people will see the movie and they'll say they're both leads, or that Tilda Swinton's actually lead, Julianne Moore supporting. Maybe Sony Pictures Classics will campaign Tilda Swinton to lead and Julianne Moore supporting, and then we're back to where we were before the rumors, the reports kept coming out about Julianne Moore being the lead and Tilda Swinton being supporting. Number 6, Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez. If I'm not mistaken, she's actually the protagonist. And so I don't know if they're gonna campaign her and Carla Sofia Gascon both in lead, and then have Selena Gomez only be supporting, or just have both Zoe Saldana and Selena Gomez supporting. But hey, Tom Hanks was considered supporting for Elvis, so there's that. Yeah, Felicity Jones, The Brutalist. I don't know if she's lead or supporting, to be honest. Selena Gomez, Amelia Perez, Natasha Lyonne, His Three Daughters, Elizabeth Olsen, His Three Daughters. Best Supporting Actor, number 1, Clarence Macklin, Sing Sing. Number 2, Samuel L. Jackson, The Piano Lesson. Number 3, Drew Starkey, Queer. Number 4, Stanley Tucci, Conclave. Number 5, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain. Number 6, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. Number 7, Mark Adelstein, Honora. Number 8, Denzel Washington, Gladiator 2. I probably butchered Mark's last name. Number 9, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist. Don't know how big his role is. And number 10, Paul Raci, Sing Sing. Best Original Screenplay. Number 1, Honora. Number 2, Blitz. Number 3, The Brutalist. Number 4, A Real Pain. And number 5, Saturday Night. Formerly had a working title called SNL 1975. Number 6, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Number 7, Maria. Number 8, His Three Daughters. Number 9, The End. And number 10, All We Imagine Is Light. Best Adapted Screenplay. Number 1, Sing Sing. Number 2, Dune Part 2. Number 3, Joker Folie Adieu. Number 4, Nickel Boys. Number 5, Conclave. Number 6, Queer. Number 7, The Room Next Door. Those are 2 films that could get acting nominations without getting screenplay nominations. Unless one of the other 5 films drop. I don't think Sing Sing's going to drop, but we'll see. Number 8, Amelia Perez. Which I found out not too long after I released the previous predictions video that this was adapted. Oh my goodness. Number 9, The Piano Lesson. Same thing with The Room Next Door. Yeah, that's adapted. Number 10, A Complete Unknown. Best Animated Feature Film. Number 1, Inside Out 2. Number 2, The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. Could be this year's Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Or it could win. Number 3, The Wild Robot. Screening quite a bit at TIFF. I heard it had quite a number of screenings at TIFF. So we'll see if it places. If it places, then I'll consider it that it may upset Inside Out 2. If it places at TIFF, I will consider that it might upset Inside Out 2. Number 4, Flow. And number 5, Moana 2. Disney's been on a roll, and I think that's just going to continue with Moana 2. And so with that, I think that Moana 2 might actually just make it and leave Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, in the dust. Because if I'm not mistaken, Netflix is going to get this film. And when I heard that, I was just like, ooh, Now, granted, again, it could be, a Shaun the Sheep movie for Armageddon, and that might take out either Flow or Moana 2 or even Lord of the Rings. Who knows? But I kept it out for now because I don't think Netflix is going to have a contender this year. I don't think so. I could be wrong about that. Number 7, Memoir of a Snail. I think this is being overhyped. Number 8, Savages. Although I did check the IMDb score of Memoir of a Snail, and maybe I should consider it more for the nomination. Number 8, Savages. Number 9, The Most Precious of Cargoes. Number 10, Piece by Piece. Best Documentary Feature. Number 1, No Other Land. I'm glad this is getting buzz because I've been saying it for a long time. Like, this could win. Number 2, Ibelin. Number 3, Sugar Cane. Number 4, Porcelain War. Number 5, Skywalker's A Love Story. Number 6, Daughters. Number 7, Youth Spring. Number 8, Union. Number 9, A New Kind of Wilderness. And number 10, Black Box Diaries. It's possible Daughters might get the nom, but I'm going to leave it out for now. Best International Feature. Number 1, Emilia Perez, definitely, because I think it's getting a Best Picture nomination. Number 2, Ibelin, Norway. Number 3, Reynas. Number 4, The Girl with the Needle. Number 5, Evil Does Not Exist, Japan. There could be some residual love for Hamaguchi post Drive My Car. That's why I think he's definitely going to get it. I actually think, maybe not definitely, but I think he's going to get in because of the residual love for Drive My Car. Number 6, I'm Still Here, Brazil. Why am I not predicting this? Because Mubi is, I think, going to distribute this film or co-distribute this film with some other company or some other studio. And that right there is Bad News Bears. Because Mubi is not a friendly Oscar vehicle. Look at what happened to Decision to Leave. Number 7, Girls Will Be Girls, India. Number 8, All We Imagine Is Light. Number 9, Grand Tour. And number 10, Kneecap. Best Film Editing. Number 1, Doom Part 2. Number 2, Joker Folie à Deux. Number 3, Blitz. Number 4, Sing Sing. Number 5, Anora. Number 6, Conclave. Possible, but keeping it out from now. Number 7, The Brutalists. Number 8, Gladiator 2. Number 9, The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Number 10, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. My goodness. Best Sound. Number 1, Doom Part 2. Number 2, Joker Folie à Deux. Number 3, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Number 4, Blitz. Number 5, Gladiator 2. Number 6, Civil War. Number 7, Twisters. Number 8, The Piano Lesson. Number 9, A Complete Unknown, which is possible to get. It's possible that might get a sound nomination, maybe over Gladiator 2 or Blitz, but I'm keeping it out for now. Number 10, A Quiet Place Day 1. Quiet Place Part 2 didn't get the Oscar nom. I don't think Quiet Place Day 1 is going to get it either. Best Visual Effects. Doom Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Mufasa, The Lion King, Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, Gladiator 2, Deadpool, Wolverine, duking it out with Gladiator 2 for that fifth spot. Twisters, I mean, if Mufasa gets terrible reviews, maybe that could miss. I don't think it's going to get terrible reviews. Twisters, Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire. Alright. Best Cinematography. Doom Part 2, Joker, Blitz, Conclave, Gladiator, Queer, Maria, A Complete Unknown, Nickel Boys, The Brutalist. A Complete Unknown. That could be this year's. What was that one movie with Oscar Isaac? Inside Llewyn Davis. That could be this year's Inside Llewyn Davis. The best production design. The best production design. Doom Part 2 winning. Beetlejuice. Blitz, Gladiator 2, Joker, Folie à Deux. Okay, this category is the one category outside of actor, this category, I'm not sure if Joker's going to get the nom here. Furiosa, Piano Lesson, Conclave, Wicked. Okay, see, Wicked is Nathan Crowley. So maybe I shouldn't bet against that. Maybe. And Nosferatu. Costume design. I bet against Rick Carter for The Fabelmans, and The Fabelmans got nominated. So maybe I shouldn't bet against Nathan Crowley. Costume design. Doom Part 2. Beetlejuice. Which could win. Beetlejuice. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Joker, Folie à Deux, Gladiator 2. Maybe I should put Joker at number 3. Blitz, Wicked, Maria, The Piano Lesson, Conclave. Wicked has a shot for costumes and production design. Yeah. Best makeup and hairstyling. Doom Part 2, Beetlejuice, Joker, Furiosa, Sasquatch, Sunset, I'm still holding on to that, A Different Man, Maria, Gladiator 2, Wicked, and The Substance. Another film distributed by Mubi, which is why it's not happening. Or will it? It might make the shortlist, but I don't know if it'll actually happen. Maybe the Oscars will treat it like Titan and be just like, no, we don't want that on any shortlist. Best Original Score. Doom Part 2, Joker Folie à Deux, The Room Next Door, Queer, Conclave. And we have Sing Sing, Blitz, The Piano Lesson, Emilia Perez, and Gladiator 2. Best Original Song. Emilia Perez, Joker, Folie à Deux, Diane Warren, Relentless, Moana 2, Mufasa, The Lion King, Sing Sing, Piece by Piece, The End, Challengers, and Beetlejuice. We'll see if Emilia Perez can win 2 Oscars. I think he can. If it gets nominated for Best Picture, I think it'll win 2 Oscars. Best Animated Short Film. Bug Diner, Lake Baikal, Drago, The Bleacher, Larry, Mizufai, Maranmaro, Martyr's Guidebook, Donna Beatriz Nisimba Vita, and In the Shadow of the Cypress. Documentary Short. Bob's Funeral, Stallone Love, Merman, The Smallest Power, To Be Invisible, Winding Path, Object 817, A Lock, 14 Paintings, Ekba. So, essentially the usual suspects. Live action short film Bye Bye Bowser, Essex Girls, The Masterpiece, The Stag, Border Hopper, The Looming, The Lost Season, The Rainbow Bridge, Phoebe, and Tara Mater. Alright. Will Joaquin Phoenix not get nominated anywhere in awards season? Like, will they snub him at the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice and the SAGs and the BAFTA? And definitely not get nominated for the Oscar. Will Emilia Perez win its 2 Oscars, International Feature and Song? Will Conclave truly be the number 2 to Best Picture? I sincerely doubt it, because if you're going to convince me of that, you'll have to win either PGA or Critics' Choice, and I don't think Conclave is winning either of those. Will Denis Villeneuve finally win Director? Because, well, ask that because I think that Denis could win Director without the movie winning Picture. I think that might be its consolation prize. All of this and more we shall find out as the months ensue and as award season starts to take shape. Safe travels to the people who are going to Venice, Telluride, Toronto, and New York for their respective film festivals. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear back as y'all make final preparations to head to those various places. And it's going to be great. It's going to be jam-packed. Lots of films move to next year, including Juror number 2. And so we gotta focus on these films now. And people say this season is empty because of the strikes and whatnot. I think it's kind of stacked. I think it's stacked to the point where there were plenty of movies that had to move to next year and compete for the 2026 Oscars. So yeah. That's it for this video. I know I was fuming earlier in the video because I was so passionate about people making what I think to be really stupid arguments and whatnot. But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe and like if you want. That would be amazing, and I would greatly appreciate that. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, Shalom.